Hello, and welcome to the Gamer's Closet. I'm your host, Douglas Wee, and today we're going to be talking about All the King's Men. All the King's Men is a game from 1979 manufactured by Parker Brothers Incorporated. It is a two-player game, and it is a chess variant game where it plays a lot like chess, but with a little simplicity added into it. The game itself runs for about 30 minutes and is rated for ages 8 and up. But let's dig into it a little further, shall we? In 1979, Parker Brothers put out All the King's Men. It is a chess-like variant game, but it is a little easier than chess. It only has 3 types of pieces, which are archers, knights, and kings in this heavy medieval variant. The game was also put out in France a year later in 1980 with the same pieces, but they changed the colors on them. The game has a different iteration of Smess, a Ninni's chess game, and has also been known as Take the Brain, which are variants of this game from the earlier manufacturer. The game itself comes with 2 different sets of pieces. Each set comes with 1 king, 4 knights, and 6 archers. This photo is a great representation of how this game is supposed to be set up. Each player sits across from each other with a row of archers on the second row across the board. On the first row is the king in the center square with 2 knights flanking him on either side. The board has multiple squares on it just like chess, but unlike chess, these have different arrow sets on them which do show the direction of movement from that square. The board's arrows do more than merely determine the direction, though. They also serve as a strategic element. Use the arrows both offensively and defensively, just as you would your plain pieces themselves. Players determine which player goes first, and then movement goes 1 piece at a time. To move a piece, follow one of the arrows that lead from the square that piece is on. You may move your king only 1 square at a time. You may move your archers only 1 square at a time. But you may move a knight any number of squares in one direction. Please note that the knight's direction of movement is determined only by the square that he starts from. Consequently, the square that he lands on next will determine his direction the next time he moves. No piece may jump over any other piece. You may capture any one of your opponent's pieces with any one of your own. To capture, simply move onto a square that's occupied by your opponent, then remove the captured piece from the board. If your opponent's king is open to capture on your next move, announce threat. To avoid capture, your opponent must do one of 3 things. Move the king out of the threat situation, move a piece between the king and your threatening piece, or capture your threatening piece. If your opponent cannot make one of these 3 moves, the game is over. Well, this has been an overview of All the King's Men. All the King's Men is an introductory strategy game that is a good option to learn if you want to pick up chess. If you haven't played strategy games before, I would recommend picking up this game. It is very kid-friendly. I spent a lot of time in my youth playing this game, and it's very easy to learn. The game itself, you can pick it up online anywhere from about 10 to 20 bucks, so it is, a games go, it is very affordable. The game itself is very well constructed, the pieces are very well crafted, and there's a lot of art on this board, so they spent a lot of time on detail on this game. So if you haven't picked up a strategy game before, like I said, I would recommend picking this one up, and I would recommend playing this game. Well, that's it from us here at the Gamer's Closet. We'd like to thank you for checking out our video about All of the King's Men from Parker Brothers. If there's a game you'd like us to review in the future or go over, please put it in the comments below. Please hit subscribe so that way you can be the first person to check out our future content. And as always, please have a great gaming day.